prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid. Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down, he wants to pressure you, he wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster. Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, so here is a man who is ubiquitously regarded as the greatest bantamweight of all time. He'll tell you he built this division, and DC, I know he's not here to pick a fight with you right now, but this legacy of Dominickruz is really exceptional. It is unbelievable what Dominickruz has accomplished over the course of his career. Not a guy that people thought would go down in history as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. He's not a guy that has a laundry list of accomplishments before he got to mixed martial arts. He's a guy that is unmatched in his preparation, and a guy that has a will and a desire to win that no one, and I say no one, can match. So from the commentary table where Dom's constantly yelling at me, right, to in the octagon, Dominickruz wants to be the winner. And injury-wise, no fighter has dealt with more adversity than Dominickruz, who still believes at one point or another before his career said and done, he will be belted yet again. So here he is, Dominickruz has entered the octagon with his mind set on just one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger from the machine, Dvalishvili. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting, leading, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Dominic the Dominator Cruz.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Gate 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the fight capital of the world with respect to anywhere else you want to go. If I'm a fighter, if I'm an athlete in combat sports, this is where I want to be.
You want to fight in Vegas, and now this beautiful T-Mobile Arena is the backdrop of tonight's great UFC event.
No surprise to see the early takedown attempt and succession out of Merab Dvalishvili. If you open this man up, I'm not sure he's here.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
That knee might have landed there. Oh, big roundhouse Dangerous attempt, but unable to land. Single collar tie now. Oh, the head kick lands. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You know,
Oh, and now DC will see if he can capitalize from here.
I mean, that was beautiful. The way that he took the underhook, stepped all the way across, and hit that hip toss.
Cruz getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Great job landing from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, hammer fist here by Dwalish-Williams.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Well, that combination is going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Dwalish-Williams. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Well, not good body language.
Well, you got to start clearing those hooks right away, or he's going to start to try to attack the control.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. That offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
And what a round!
Hey, stop.
Well, how's that for a 5-minute performance? The round is over mercifully for his opponent. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Great job in the fight. Take that away.
Dwalish-Williams in half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. He's got to start throwing down.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground. Congratulations there, DC. He is officially won.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. He landed a good uppercut there.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm close.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading big shots.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce. Oh, he's got that submission locked in.
Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Changing the position.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transition. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Big right hand.
Massive shot land. It's over, John. Fight done. Holy smokes!
What a fight! So how about that as he pounds him out for the team tonight?